Howdy, Paws and Patty here, and this is my Fall Cosmic Smash book. Part 2 of trying to get the first signature done. So come on along. Okay, yesterday I was working on Ride 'em Cowboy, and I finished the rodeo page with the little baby on his plastic horse, and then I have my fabric flip. Put a little tiny clothespin there, hold it down. Pee Wee Herman, little cowboy with his Mickey Mouse hat on. I decided that this fabric wasn't staying down the way I liked it. So I put a little tiny clothespin there. And I finished this page, and I was working over here. So I don't know if I'm going to do anything to this page or not, because this is the front of a card, and I kind of like it the way it is. I like the saying. I was thinking maybe of putting a flower up here in the corner. There's little roses here. I don't know if I have any little roses, or oh, you know what, it looks like little daisies too. Maybe I'll put a daisy up there. And then I worked on this page off camera. It was the other half of this material here, and I added some sparkly ribbon. I made a bow and a sheriff badge sticker from the Dollar Tree. And this Wild West sticker is also from the Dollar Tree. I added a little bit more stickles to it. It was, you know, it had a little glitter on it, but I added a little more. And then I put this photo of me with my cowgirl outfit on. Sorry about the glare, trying to get it right there. With my black fringe jacket and black fringe chaps and my black hat. Oh, and the hat down here on the sticker had this little diamond. So I put this little diamond up here on my hat, right there. And that page was a lot of fun to do. Oh, this is a contrast because, you know, she's all fashioned out in her cowgirl outfit. And on this page, it's my old riding buddy Monica and myself riding our horses. She's on Bud, short for Budweiser, and I'm on Bo, short for Mr. Bojangles. And I've just got an old ski jacket on and an old hat and old pants. So that's how I dressed when I rode. It's a pretty fall picture. You can see in the background the mountains, all the colors. And this cowgirl outfit was more for like going out boot scooting and not actually riding the horse. This is what I looked like when I was actually riding the horse. So I made a pocket out of this old photo, and I did a journaling card inside. Well, it's really a memory card. And on this side, I have my stepdaughter with her cowgirl vest and skirt on. And she got roller skates for Christmas. Sorry about all the glare today. And I found this earring. I think this belonged to my Fanny Hortense, my Aunt Fanny Hortense. It was very light, and I liked it with the boots and the stars. So I just glued it to the top of the card. And this is one of those Dollar Tree stickers. Little memory. I'll tell you how old this picture is. She is now a grandmother. And here she is. Pretty young there. And I found another picture of my cousin in his New Mexico cowboy outfit. I think he's younger here than on this other page, yeah. Definitely younger. I put the cowboy sticker from the Dollar Tree on there. So this is my little memory card with some random family photos. I put this fall paper in the background with, oak leaves and looks like hickory or chestnut. Maybe it's chestnut leaves. And I put some of these Dollar Tree flowers in between the two pieces of paper, so it's like a little tab sticking out there. So I got a little dangle. I never put dangles in before, or tabs, and now I'm putting dangles and tabs on everything. Okay, so now I have to find something for this page. And on this page, then after this page, there's only one more page to do, and then I'm going to sew this signature in. So I was doing all this cowboy stuff, and then all of a sudden I glued down some really pretty gold sparkly paper. And from my autumn pack, I took these daisies and made a flip up. And this is from the autumn pack. It says, be kind, be humble, be grateful. Those words are around here somewhere. 3 days I have not cleaned off the top of the desk. And this is my niece with one of the barn cats. And that's how come she goes with all this cowboy stuff. So down at the horse barn, we had cats and kittens. And this is her on Thanksgiving playing with one of the barn kittens. So I was thinking to myself, I hadn't done a little corner flip-up kind of page in quite a while, so I decided to do that. I kind of decorated it with scraps of paper that were sitting here on the desk, behind her, up here, under the words. Just use a dark green and a lighter green. And those are from the autumn pack of paper that this came from. So now I'm going to make a picture to put in the pocket. And I was thinking of this old picture of my sister, and I believe this is one of her friends' horses. So I have to make a journaling card to go in here, and then I may put a word up here. I'm going to look around. Okay, as soon as you turn off the camera, you sort of disappear into la-la journaling land. Well, the first thing that happened was I put too much glue, and I couldn't get this little tuck here opened up, so I had to work on that for a while. And then I wanted to make a journaling card for the picture, and I went to the pack of paper to look for a piece of this paper. And apparently there are no papers that look like this that come with this pack. This was just like a journaling card that I cut. Had some words on it. These words were on it. So it was a very large journaling card that I had cut the daisies off of. But there's no paper in the pack that looks like this. So I went searching for some daisy paper, and that pack has daisy paper, it's just a different color. I decided to use it anyway. And I decided to use a piece of the stripes because it's the same color as this. And I had used a piece of this the other day, so I did have some scraps. And then this tool was sitting on the table. I used a piece of this the other day. This was left over. So I decided that I had to get it in there somehow and then sew around the edge on the sewing machine, so I did all that. And then I started texting my sister to see whose horse that was. And she said this fringe jacket was like from the 1970s, and this may be her friend Leah's horse, Ebony Star. So I want to journal that on the back. And that card now fits in there, and I got my little topper up there. So I thought maybe I would be done. And of course I didn't turn the camera on for any of that because I was busy texting my sister. But that's okay. One more question. Do I want to put something here? Or is this enough? Or should I put a little strip of something there? I'm going to go see what other borders are with this set. Well, I just hauled this ribbon at the Hobby Lobby. It's sitting in a bag behind me. Haven't done that video yet. But I think I may use it just to put across the top of the page like that. Just to add more gold. cat just opened the door and walked in. To my gold glitter page here. Even the little daisies have gold on them. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay, while searching for something to put on the page, came across some of my Dollar Tree stickers here. And maybe because this is all about the horse and the barn, I might put this basket of apples on there, on the back of the card. I really like that gold ribbon on there. I just couldn't have that big plain space. Making me crazy. So we got gold and gold and gold. Gold, 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 gold. Now let's put a little basket of apples on the back. Maybe I will put the apples down on this dark paper, maybe. Put it on there. Okay, let's see how this is gonna look. This is a two-dimensional sticker. We want it on there. We want it on there. Let's see what we can do here. Spice up this Dollar Tree sticker a little bit. This bottle of Fabri-Tac is almost empty. This is when you really need to hang them upside down. Now I'm going to stick this in the bucket upside down. I really need to clean off the table. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to rip, 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 like that. Okay, I'm going to glue this down, but I'm going to use the tacky glue for the paper. And this one is almost empty. Yeah, so we went shopping today because Mr. Possum had an appointment. So we were out and about down by the Hobby Lobby, which is pretty far away. And there's a couple of little apples on here. I think I'm gonna stick them down. Oh, did they come off? Ooh, well, that's interesting. Some of these little things on here are stickers and some are not. You have to cut them out. I guess I could cut them out, right? They all have a sticky back. I don't know why they didn't pre-cut these. So I went a little cray-cray at the Dollar Tree. There's another one. Oh, here comes my birds. The morning dove o'clock. Only 2 apples, a couple acorns, some berries. And I will do a haul video on that. Couple things at the Hobby Lobby. Okay, let's put a touch. Oh, I have to journal on this side. Okay, so let's put the apples over here. Sort of falling down into the basket. And I'll leave myself just a little journaling space. I'll put one up here. Put one down here. Do you put extra glue on your Dollar Tree stickers? Okay, that's one. That's 2. And I got a pen right here. So this is the 1970s. Oh, Kitty wants my attention. Debbie and Leah's horse. Ebony Star. And he's a black horse, so he's ebony, and he's got a white star on his forehead. Ebony Star. Really pretty horse. Of course, now there's gold glitter over everything, but that's okay. All right, well, I didn't get a lot done because I started fussing too much. Fussing too much. All these little tiny details. Sewing and playing and fixing pockets and gluing down ribbons and looking for things and texting my sister. Well, that still feels tight in there. Where'd the little ruler go? Gotta stretch that out a little bit. Tomorrow we need to stay home and clean the table. Okay. Got a little flip up. Be kind. Put little Velcro dots there. Katie and the Barn Kitty. Debbie and Ebony Star. Basket of apples for the horse. Where I lived in Pennsylvania, there was an apple orchard across the street. And after the apple harvest, I would go over and pick the apples up off the ground. And collect about 3 bags of them for the horses. Okay, well. See, it's at the point now where this is making me crazy. I have to glue this in. I'm not glue it in. I have to sew this in. Glue it in. So this is this signature here. And this rock has got to go back in this pocket. Hope I didn't glue that shut. No, that still works. Okay. Wow. I feel like I did a lot of work and I haven't finished it yet. So I guess we're gonna come back for part 3. There's only one more page in this signature. And I know what I'm gonna put on it. And then I'm gonna sew it in right there. And then we'll work on the second signature, which is already started, but needs a lot more work. Okay, so tomorrow, isn't this pretty? One more page, one more, still got one more, and I know what's gonna be there. And then maybe I'll sew it in. So thank you for your patience. I don't get very far, but I have a lot of fun. So thanks for coming along today, and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye now.